Alrighty, welcome to the final part of the Sonic and Knuckles playthrough. Don't be discouraged though. We are not fully done with this game once we finish today's episode, because after this we're going to go to the Sonic 3 and Knuckles portion. You know, where both games are tied together. They have that lock-on technology thing. We're going to see the minute differences there are. So, what's the point of seeing minute differences? Well, there's
They're
technically.
minute.
Yeah. Why is it we're sitting through 6 more episodes? Because there's technically a second campaign to this game. It's the Knuckles campaign.
Yeah.
So we've just been doing the base game as Sonic, and then we'll come around and play it as Knuckles. Now it's unlike like relating it back to Sonic Superstars, because like in that game you do have the main campaign and then Trip's special campaign. You can play as Trip in the main game as well, but you can't do that here, where you can play as Knuckles in the main game here. Because like we said, the Sky Sanctuary and Death Egg isn't playable as Knuckles at all.
Yeah.
That boss fight is literally impossible without that extra jump height.
All right. Fighting Time Eater now.
Yep. We're on the final boss of this game, and Nathan's on the final boss of Sonic Generations.
Oh, it's like a homing shot.
Damage when you have no rings. Look.
How about we take a shot every time they say that looks like a homing shot? Yeah, it does look like a homing shot. The shot of this bourbon going directly to my mouth.
Shut the fuck up, Silver.
Shut up, Bryce.
Josh, every time he hears Bryce Pappenbrook, I intentionally, because in Xenoblade X, you play as a customizable character, and they have like different sample voice lines from voice actors. I intentionally made mine Bryce Pappenbrook. Yeah.
I'm going to die because I run out of rings. Because I don't see any. There they are.
The rings are kind of difficult to see. Like in that fight, you kind of just have to know where they are.
Yeah, that final boss is not good for the record, so I hope you have fun.
Shut the fuck up, Tails. I need rings. I'm about to die again.
I did.
Will these assholes shut the fuck up?
I thought you were gonna hit the Eggman monitor.
No, I would never. I don't know what you mean. Oh, why does this monitor have a picture of Eggman's face on it? I wonder what that does.
Every Eggman monitor you hit gives him 1 extra hit point in his boss fight.
I ran out of super.
Yeah. This level just wants you dead. Oh. Oh yeah, you have to hang on to this side and let the yeah before it falls. Yeah, I want to say this is the first time that Sonic games ever did anti-gravity gimmicks. where you're like running around on the ceiling. I can't recall a time before this where they did that. So, imagine going super fast speeds inverted. Yeah. No thanks. I should mention, so these things right before you go into them, they have like a little screen that says 3, 2, 1, and then the loops happen.
Yeah.
I'm recording this at not 60 frames per second. I think this is 30, so it's technically skipping a whole bunch of frames, and that's why we don't see 3, 2, 1 on the screen. Yeah. I don't know. I think this is like before. I'm trying to remember. I recorded this way before the Resident Evil 4 remake, which was the first game I recorded that was at 60 FPS. I don't really remember why I was recording at 30 FPS for all like other games before then. It might have been the fact that like my computer had been dying.
Maybe.
and like it couldn't handle the everything that was going on, because when I was recording games on the singular laptop that I had at that point, it was like running it was running the capture software, it was running OBS, and it was also running the Google page where all my notes were. So there are a lot of things that it was running, and my laptop, that's the thing, it's a laptop. If this were like if Carlos were here, he'd call me haha pleb, because he has a fucking desktop that he built.
Yeah.
That ring had a seizure.
Yeah, that one. That one was transcending dimensions to get away from you.
All right. Here we are, the base game final boss, the new Death Egg robot, the Death Egg robot that the Sonic movie was inspired from. Because look at the scale of this thing. It is much more bigger than the Death Egg robot from Sonic 2.
Can I turn off people helping me?
You could turn off the voices, probably.
It's very annoying.
Yeah, I hate it when people
you probably just
help
turn
me
down
too.
the voices volume.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the scale of this robot is what inspired the Death Egg robot in the Sonic 2 movie. Because look at the size of that thing. But yeah, basically the first phase, destroy all the fingers. You can destroy these fingers a lot faster than the rate that I'm doing it. I just really don't trust the hitboxes of these things. But yeah, that's the first phase down. And then here's the second phase where it's chasing after you now. And you have the big giant Master Emerald laser, dodge. Then the fire flamethrower, which I think the nose in the Sonic 2 movie was a laser, I think.
Yeah, it was a laser in the movie.
Uh-huh. It also had like the giant mustache clap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so this was, man, I remember like at the time like how cool of a moment it was to see like something like this on the big screen. It's like, look, it's the Death Egg robot, guys, they're finally doing it. Holy shit. God, it was such a time to be alive, honestly. God, you remember the fucking Supersonic theater reaction we all had?
Oh yeah.
That was so fucking good. God. I honestly wasn't expecting to see Supersonic in the second movie.
Supersonic does the little fucking like Sonic 06, like you like toe tap or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Dunk. Oh, it's like that.
Yeah. One.
God, it was. It was such a goated moment when like Eggman went to do the punch and then Supersonic just stopped it with his hand, no flinching whatsoever. God, that was such such euphoria. Oh, it was so cool. I was not expecting Supersonic in the second Sonic movie, to be honest. I didn't know what to expect with that one. So I am looking forward.
I kind of hoped they would do Supersonic. I mostly just wasn't really sure what they were gonna do with like the Chaos Emeralds, but I think what they did in the movie was pretty interesting with how like how they're kind of just part of the Master Emerald, and when it broke, that's when you got like the the little tiny Chaos Emeralds.
Oh,
Right, yeah.
Fucking camera angle.
I actually really like that approach too. It makes things a much more simpler than the 5,000 emeralds in the entire franchise. Oh yeah, here's the Supersonic final boss in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Yeah, so this is what you get if you got all the Chaos Emeralds. This is the very first time in the Sonic franchise they ever did Supersonic final bosses. So this is actually a really awesome thing to see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So with this part, you're trying to redirect the missiles into the cockpit. Yeah. There you go. And then there's one more phase after this.
Oh.
Yeah, the strategy here is like get as much rings as you can because there are only so many. So yeah, the best part would be to have at least 99 before you get to the blue robot. And then for this part, just hold right. I mean, like hold right for the entire thing, really, because that's how you're going to make progress. The rocks do halt your progress to some extent, but you just got to keep going. We almost got it. Come on. We're almost gamers. Come on. Yeah, I'm at this moment. I'm pretty sure it meant everything to a kid playing it in 1994. Come on. We're almost there. We're almost gamers. We can. Come on. How many times do I have to hit this goddamn guy? Yay, we did it. That's time. That's time. We did it, guys. We beat Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And we have rescued the Master Emerald. Yay.
I'll give it a kiss.
Don't fucking say. The goddamn homing shot.
No way, is it a homing shot?
Nah, couldn't be.
Just.
And look here, now that we've returned the Master Emerald, Angel Island is rising once again.
Remember when the Master Emerald was important?
Remember when the Master Emerald existed?
Remember when Knuckles was supposed to guard it?
That's a post credit scene right there. It's like after all the credits happen, that robot rises from its debris, signifying that there's more to the game. Play as Knuckles, and you'll see. But yeah, remember when the Master Emerald was important, and Knuckles just didn't shatter. Oh, Eggman stealing it. I guess the only way to, for him to not to do that is to freaking break it into a million pieces. Where's my island? I suppose Knuckles didn't care at that point because Classic Sonic had already eaten his island. So I guess there was no risk in destroying the Master Emerald then.
Classic Sonic touches the Master Emerald and he just starts floating into the air.
Yeah. So that was both Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles separated as Sonic. Next time we're here, we're going to be playing this combined Sonic 3 and Knuckles as the Knuckles campaign. So yeah. Hope you look forward to seeing that.